What's up, NFL fans? This is Bumblebee Talk Sports, and I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today, I'm going to be bringing you guys the first couple of games, actually like the first 3 Madden Ultimate Team games of completing the 99 overall Tom Brady Challenge. So I broke this video up into 2 videos because if it was just going to be one, it was going to be like 16 minutes, 17 minutes long, so I decided to break it up into 2 videos, you know. And at the beginning of this video, I want to say thank you to all my subscribers, and let's just go ahead and hop into this video. So like I was saying, I want to say thank you first to all of my subscribers. You guys motivate me to continue to make YouTube videos along with my love for the NFL. So thank you guys, you're awesome. And I didn't really know what to talk about during this video because I didn't want to just really narrate the video gameplay. So I decided to tell you guys the story of how I became such a die-hard Broncos fan. And I know I'm either going to get, I'm gonna get either a lot of hate for this because some people have mixed emotions about the subject. I'm not gonna tell you guys now because you guys will hear it in the story. So okay, so let me just go ahead and hop into it. So growing up, I think I was like 4, maybe 5 years old, something like that. I was a St. Louis Rams fan. A St. Louis Rams fan, like a die-hard one. Like, I still have my St. Louis Rams blanket to this day, like still in my room to this day. Like when I was a kid, I had a Marshall Faulk jersey, I had a Torrey Holt jersey, I was even on my way to getting a James Laurinaitis jersey. Like, that's how die-hard I was. But that just covers my NFL team. So my college team was the Florida Gators, like the University of Florida. Yeah, I know it's pretty random to like St. Louis and then to also like Florida, but I was a pretty random sports fan growing up. But I was like the biggest fan of Tim Tebow. Like I was in love with this dude. Like I had like, yeah, this guy was like awesome. It was because he was he was like the perfect athlete, I guess I would say, like as a football player. Like as a young football player, you like wanted to be like I don't know. I just liked Tim Tebow. And it worked out because my brother was a fan of the Oklahoma Sooners. So those couple of seasons in college football when it was like Tim Tebow and Sam Bradford just basically owning college football, it made me like basically an even bigger fan of Tim Tebow. And of course I heard all of the things that like, you know, Tim Tebow wasn't a good quarterback and all of that nonsense. But I was like a young hype boy, so I was always looking past it. And so that led us to like the 2008 NFL draft, something like that. I really don't remember off the top of my head, but Sam Bradford and Tim Tebow were like in that same draft. So of course the St. Louis Rams had the #1 overall pick in that draft, and I wanted the Rams to draft Tim Tebow, of course. And now looking on it, that's just ridiculous to think that Tim Tebow was going to be a #1 pick. But I was just, of course, a fanboy. So the Rams went out and took the safe pick and drafted Sam Bradford. And I was like dying. Like I was like Oprah side. If you guys watch Oprah side, I was like Kevin Hart in all of his sitcoms. I was like, no, just dying because I had grown such a hatred for Sam Bradford after watching him in college. So I wasn't really ready to love him as my NFL team's quarterback. But then that led us to the glorious 27th pick in that NFL draft because Tim Tebow was projected, I think then, like a 2nd, maybe a 3rd round pick. But the Broncos had like the biggest biggest pair ever and drafted Tim Tebow, and it was awesome. It was like the most glorious moment watching Tim Tebow at his house in Florida putting on that Broncos hat. Like, I still remember it, like, to this day. Like, even, like, I'm talking about it right now, and I still, like, I'm getting, like, goosebumps thinking about it. It was such an awesome moment, and at that moment, I knew that I was a Denver Broncos fan. I was going to root for just Tim Tebow until he became a starting quarterback in the league, because to me, it was just already ridiculous that people loved Sam Bradford so much and not Tim Tebow. It just made no sense to me, because in college, they had the same accolades and the same, like, accomplishments, so. But as you guys know, the Denver Broncos went through some rough times with quarterback Kyle Orton, because after they did draft Tim Tebow, they didn't immediately play him, but I did start following the Broncos. So we went through some tough times with Kyle Orton, and at the beginning of, like, the 2012 season, something like that, he started, like, 1-4, and people like myself were begging for Tim Tebow, like, oh my gosh, like, I mean, I know you guys all remember, like, Tebow time, like, people were shouting, like, Tebow time, like, put him in, Tebow. But, yeah, I was excited, and it was an exciting time for Tebow. He did a lot of great things, but then ultimately, you know, John Elway did let him go, and then we got Peyton Manning, and it worked out for the best. I mean, we got a Super Bowl, and it worked out, but yeah, after Tim Tebow was cut, I didn't really want to switch teams again, because I was getting hate from my family, so yeah, so I just stayed a Broncos fan, and it worked out because now I'm a bigger Broncos fan than I was a Rams fan, and that probably contributes because I'm older now, but I love the Broncos, and I couldn't be happier that I did change for Tim Tebow. So there you go, guys. That's how I became a Denver Broncos fan. If you guys enjoyed the story, hitting the like button is super appreciated and awesome. And subscribe to watch more NFL videos and some Madden videos like this one. This is my first, like, real life story that I'm telling you guys. So let me know in the comments if you guys liked it or not, or if I should maybe do some more. Add me on Xbox One. My gamer tag will be in the description. And yeah, this was fun, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video, and as always, I'll go ahead and catch you guys next time.